Hi, I'm Walt Moore, one of the owners of Walmoore Holsteins in Chester County, Pennsylvania. My wife and I, Ellen, co-own it, and we have about 1,050 milking and dry cows and another 950 young stock. Farm about 1,800 acres here. I'm a fourth generation, and we have three members of our fifth generation at some capacity back on our farm as well. My father and mother are still living as third generation, and my father still helps us out as well. I've been working with Select since 1997. Having really good genetics in our herd is important for us to help continue to improve our herd's production and meet our goals. As a farm going forward, we're continuing to try to drive high production, high components, excellent quality milk, and so having all those factors in to have that genetic base is really important, and then hopefully our management can keep up with the genetics and continue to drive us forward towards those goals. One of the things I really like about working with Select, we have a meeting quarterly with our area rep and our SRS coordinator and our SMS coordinator. We all get to the table along with my team. It's really helped us to say, hey, what are our goals? Where are we right now? What have we done in the past? What areas do we need to improve? What areas are we doing well? And it gives us a focus for the next quarter or 6 months or year. And then in another quarter we go back and say, hey, we made these couple changes. Are we seeing improvements on that area? If so, let's keep doing it. If not, what do we need to do to pivot and make it better?
Hi, my name is Daphne Lang, and I'm a dairy coordinator for Premier Select Sires. And in my role, my primary focus is on the Select mating service. At Walmoore Holsteins here, I provide the Select mating service as well as a pregnancy net merit ranking for the herd. They also work with the heifer calculator, and I provide information on the heifer calculator to them as well at our team meetings.
We've worked with Daphne for roughly 5 years now. Daphne is excellent with cattle genetics and knowing cows inside and out, and we've used her knowledge there, helping us try to identify what traits we want to continue to improve in profiles, and also they've been really instrumental in helping us put the program together over the years, and the one we're specifically using now. So we're really mating our top genetics with really excellent genetics from Select, and specifically the sex semen, so that we're pretty confident we're going to get a female offspring out of them, so we can really drive the female side of our genetics forward much more rapidly. And then we're also breeding the kind of lower end animals to the beef. We're able to market two different directions that way, which is really helping us diversify a little bit and improve our bottom line.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Clavijo, and I'm a reproductive specialist with Premier Select Sires. At Walmoore Holsteins, I've been creating reports for a little over a year now, and what we have worked on are anything from correcting dry periods, instilling very easy portions to the shot program to try to boost conception in older cows.
Stephanie's worked with us basically since she joined Select, which has been roughly 2 years. I really am a metrics type person. I like to track a lot of things, and Stephanie meets with us quarterly as well. We go over her reports, and she tracks many things from conception rates on our heifers, our cows based on lactation number. We also track how our individual technicians are doing on our farm. That way we can retrain them if needed. We've been able to identify certain things where we've been maybe opportunities to improve, and then we've put those in place, and it's really neat to come back and 3 or 4 months or 6 months later and say, hey, you made this change, we can see an improvement here, and so I really find that very valuable.